One change in the UK that's going on, we've seen the two REITs, Scape and the Empiric REIT, grow very rapidly last year. And then Unite recently announced that what we all thought would happen is going to happen, that they're planning to convert to REIT status next year. And that'll be 40,000 beds in the UK that will now be a REIT. So I think there's an ongoing institutionalization and quite a lot of changes in ownership structures in the UK. And I think looking ahead, we're probably going to see a slight shift. Last year, in all those 5 billion plus transactions, actually the majority of those were still opportunity capital. It wasn't institutional money. Yes, Goldman Sachs were involved, but it was more opportunistic money. Yes, I know we had PSP and others involved, but most of the investment was still opportunity capital. And we are assuming that in mainland Europe, that the private equity houses and other opportunity funds will still probably be the dominant players, gradually moving to more institutional involvement. But in the UK, although we talk about relative maturity, it's still got a long way to go because it's still predominantly opportunity money.
Yeah, I think the growth sort of, as far as the listed vehicles are concerned, the growth is going to be a lot about operational efficiency, and Unite has sort of led the way there. I mean, to really grow as a REIT and to be able to benefit from growth and be able to pass it on to shareholders in a form of a REIT dividend, we really need to gain a true economies of scale. Now, the way you do it is in such an operational business, or in such an industry where essentially you are an operational business and your platform is so important, is you have to create efficiency in the platform such that you reduce your overhead costs, right? So, you know, if you get to a point where you can reduce the additional costs per bed from, I think Unite has quoted something from 400 to something like 80, that is real economies of scale. And I think a lot of the entrants that we've seen into the market will be challenged to sort of replicate a similar business model, because obviously you'll have portfolios and entering a market by buying portfolios is one thing, but building out sort of a brand value and building out sort of an operational platform that supports these economies of scale takes a bit of time and obviously expertise. So we think that, you know, the market is on the right way, but it's probably going to be divided into different sizes of companies and different forms of how efficient they operate, and which will influence obviously their ability to grow over time.